Okay, welcome back everyone to another episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill. I go by Yodaman on the boards. And once again, I'm joined for commentary on this game by Derek. Hey Derek, how's it going today?
Doing all right.
Okay, we have another game featuring Trust in the Force cards and decks suggested by members of the community. I am on the right playing a Scum deck suggested by FRTN, and my good buddy Jerry is on the left playing a Smuggler Rebel deck using the Mercenary Contacts affiliation that was suggested by Rural Aegis. Let me go ahead and run down the sets real quick. So my deck has 2 Masterful Manipulation, 2 Hunter for Hire, 2 Unsavory Contracts, and 2 Patrolling the Wastes. And then it's got 1 of Behind the Black Sun and I Don't Like You Either. And the deck Jerry's playing again has Mercenary Contacts with the for the affiliation, so it's Smuggler Rebel 7-card reserve. He's got all 2 of Asteroid Sanctuary, Last Warrior, Across the Dune Sea, Haunting the Empire, Pushing Back the Empire, and The Last Commander. Looks like we're starting to flip up here, and I got Unsavory Contacts, Patrolling the Wastes, and Behind the Black Sun. Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see what Jerry flops up here. It looks like Asteroid Sanctuary, Last Warrior, and I think Pushing Back the Empire. So I've got a couple of the newer Scum sets, obviously the brand new one, Patrolling the Waste, which is after you commit a mercenary unit or a Scum vehicle unit to the Force, you can remove all focus tokens from that unit, so it's sort of a mini May the Force be with you. And Unsavory Contacts is more like a delayed reaction, almost like Core Luke, that after your opponent's turn begins, you can deal damage to a bounty hunter or mercenary unit and remove a focus token from it. And it looks like I'm playing out, was that the Underworld Contacts maybe, and then the Aqualish guy, I think. I know it's the Chud that's in the Unsavory Contacts thing. What's it called? Underworld Contacts. It's a mercenary. It's got a resource. It's neutral. It also has influence. Not that that's really going to matter in this deck. And the Aqualish Arms Dealer, which is you can focus him to give another unit a gun or a blast until the end of the phase. So not too bad. I committed the Aqualish there to take balance, and Jerry's drawing up.
Yeah, I always like those guys. It's like from the Echo Cavern set, the guy who would always you could use to give your guys a gun.
Yeah.
They always come in handy.
Yep, there's a hidden outpost for Jerry.
One of the staples of the game.
Yeah, sure is. He's still got 4 resources left, although Pushing Back the Empire gives you that discount, right? It's like after you play a Rebel, is it Rebel unit or just Rebel card? I think might just be Rebel card. Yeah, after you play a Rebel card, you can reduce the next non-Rebel card you play that phase by 1, so can help accelerate things a little bit.
Well, I wonder if he's got a Rebel card to hand to play, because then he could have dropped the Hidden Outpost for free.
Yeah. Guess not. There is the Dune Sea Hero, and he's a bit of a handful there, that mighty Jawa.
Fear the Jawas.
Fear the Jawa. He's elite. He's got 2 guns, a Black Blast, and after an enemy card effect or combat icon places a focus token on a friendly unit, you can move that focus token to an enemy unit once per turn. So that's pretty good. Just put the focus back on you. It's almost like an anti-duel.
It's a straight counter for your focus icons. It's a straight counter for stuff like Seeds of Decay.
Yeah.
He's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah, and Jerry just committed him, took balance, so the dial should go ahead too, although I don't look like I did that. And I think I have some options there. I see a lackey. Let's see, is that one of those guys from the new Scum Jawa set, like the, what's it called? Let's hit or maybe it's the cargo skiff or something, or is it the guy? I think it's the guy. It's Barada. Looking at it, and there's BK. Well, he's good because he's got targeted strike, and I can give him an extra gun. So it looks like I'm gonna pay for him. I'm a little surprised I didn't use the influencing, because I think if he destroys an enemy unit, you get to remove a focus token from a non-Scum resource generating card, like the influence guy there.
He's not Scum?
No. Yeah. So remove token from a target non-scum resource
Mm.
generating card. Yeah. Okay. So I just look like I just put the resource paid for it with him instead, since I could free him up, and that gives me a scum resource still sitting there if I need it. And I think Jerry doesn't have much choice but to block here, because if he doesn't block, I'm definitely going to kill the Dune Sea hero.
Mm-hmm.
As it is, I should be able to get some damage on it. And my deck would have at least one heat here from behind the Black Sun, right?
Well, you get the little guy you can focus anyway to give him an extra gun.
Yeah, right, Matt, even if I lose edge. So,
Right. Does the what are the icons of the Jawa there? He doesn't have a focus, does he?
no, he's got 2 black guns and a black blast.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not like he can lock down BK before he strikes or anything.
No, not unless, yeah, I can't think of anything he'd have. About the only thing he'd do is if he had a heat, but I don't think there's a heat in his deck either. And had a way to, win edge. But so it looks like I put one in, Jerry put one in. I may be passing here. Well, maybe not. Looks like I'm gonna have a scheme in my hand. It might be worth throwing that in, although it can't get those non-fake cards, or it can't get the fake cards.
Yeah, generally, unless you're up against nothing but fate cards, Prince's Scheme will win you an edge battle.
Yeah, usually will. Or unless they just put in so many more cards than you, it doesn't matter.
I think the only time I had it used against me and that I still won the edge was when I happened to have like 4, we each had like 4 or 5 cards in the edge battle or something, but I had all of mine were exactly 2 cost.
Oh, okay.
So he took one of my 2s and I still beat him like 7 to 8 or something.
Yeah, it looks like I had 4, but I did play a scheme. And Jerry had 6, but I'm going to steal 3 of them from him, so I'm going to win the edge battle.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be a dead Dune Sea hero. I'm focusing the Aqualish to give BK an extra gun. Shoot and kill the Dune Sea hero. And since I destroyed an enemy unit, I should be able to take the focus token off the Underworld Contacts resource guy now, too. And I did get 2 damage on pushing back the Empire, just because. One and the one unopposed.
You could send the... I guess not. I was saying if you remembered to...
Yeah, I took it off. And I also did the... looks like I just fixed the dial there that we realized it was supposed to be at 2, and I'd forgotten to do that.
Yeah. I was going to say you could send the contact in for some unopposed damage if he's freed up.
Yeah, I might just leave him there.
Yeah, well, you have 2 resources. It depends if you have anything else in the...
Yeah, looks like I'm just going to commit him. And then I'll take balance back, and I'm going to use the unsavory contacts to damage BK to take a focus token off him, so that's not bad. So still got a couple blockers here.
Mm-hmm.
And now let's see what Jerry can do.
And you got 3 on the force, is that right?
3 on the... I think I got 2 on the force.
Or are they both singles?
Yeah, they're both... I'm pretty sure they're both singles. I know the resource guy is. I'm pretty sure the Aqualish guy is, too.
Yeah, that's one thing you can always plan for. It's like if your opponent is not running Jedi, they're not going to be able to play a card that has more than 3 pips.
Right.
Which means if you can have 3, for example, they got some work to do to take the force if they want to do it, which means they probably have minimal units they can send in to attack.
Yeah.
You can only play so many things a turn.
Yeah, I guess the one exception to what you said is if you're running Endor stuff and play a Battle of Endor for 4, but yeah, in general, you shouldn't that you'd be able to know if that was going to hit you or a possibility. So
I'm not too worried about Endor with those objectives sitting on the table for Jerry right now.
It's pretty safe for me realizing that he's got 3. Now, you have to be a little wary of the twist because Falcon's in there.
Yeah.
But
I was just talking about committing your guys and force.
Yeah.
Strategizing around that. Because he's going to have to drop like 2 2-cost guys and commit them both, which means he's not attacking at all.
Right. Well, he's got enough
2 costs, but 2 pips, I mean.
Yeah.
If you had, assuming you had 3.
Yeah.
You only have 2, so but he still he needs a main to take it with 1.
Yeah. He's got enough resources to play a Falcon now, which certainly could help too. He could play Falcon and maybe drop you something big in.
Yep.
Because the longer I've played this game, and probably a lot of people do this too, unless you're pretty confident you can either take out Falcon or you just have a good situation. A lot of times you just let Falcon swing by itself and just accept it. There's Cassian. Introduces the cost of his next card by 1, and he just played the what was that? Necessary Alliances, the influence resource.
Yeah.
So he's still got a resource. Cassian's not as good by himself. I mean, you could take the Force, but yeah, unless Jerry has something else here to play, he might be better off just committing Cassian. Because otherwise he'll just leave Cassian there as BK fodder if he can't block.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, unless he's got some way to get multiple focus onto BK.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be.
Yeah, or some kind of trick.
Yeah.
Maybe he's holding a bamboozle.
Yeah, he couldn't play it now. I guess he couldn't play it now.
Doesn't he have an influence resource?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, but he's already used his discount, so.
Oh, has he only got one resource?
The only one he's got right now is that influence one, it looks like.
Okay, I was thinking the outpost was still free.
No, I think he's focused that to play Cass.
Yeah.
I think he played Cassie and then he used that to play the other resource with the discount. So yeah, I'm not surprised there. It looks like Jerry's going to do his typical thing, try to keep balance as much as he can, slow the game down so he commits Cassie and Dow just goes to 3.
Mm-hmm.
I see a Gurry there. See a Headhunter too.
Yeah, if he had a bamboozle that he could play, the trick would be to attack, and then if you don't block, wait for the counterattack, and then use the bamboozle and block. With your guy already being focused.
Yeah, there is Pondo Baba for 2 because he's got Cassian's unique. and then a Black Sun Headhunter.
The always exciting Headhunter.
Yeah. That almost looks like I'm going to swing with BK and Pondo Baba. I mean, if I go in, I have to use Pondo Baba.
Mm-hmm. Does BK only have 1 blast or 2?
He's only got 1 blast. He actually has a tactics, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he's got the tactics. He has black gun, black blast, white gun, and white tactics. And Pondo Baba has the 2 black guns, 2 black blasts. So.
Yeah, I was just thinking whether or not you could one-shot that objective or not.
Right. Looks like I put in 2, and I think Jerry put in 2. And I'm going to use Behind the Black Sun to give myself a pip, but then Jerry just played Teamwork to give himself a pip. So we're back at 3-3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, crap. Teamwork? Yeah, okay. Double checking on it there. So I wonder if I have some other trick I could use.
Well, you had Gurry, but it's got to get to 2 away. So unless you could have given him the other one, but then he was only 1 ahead. It's because you're exactly tied. You couldn't manipulate anything to the point where you could play Gurry.
Yeah, so he's gonna shoot the Headhunter with Cassian. I mean, not the BK with Cassian, and then focus Pondo Baba.
Yeah, because BK had a damage on him from when you unfocused him, so Cassian was able to kill him.
So Cassian is double focused, and now the Headhunter is going to go in and take out, push him back the Empire, so that'll put the Dow to 4.
Cassian's elite, though, right?
Right, Cassian's elite.
Yeah, so you still have him back next turn, because you don't have another focus you can throw.
Right. I can use the unsavory contacts on the Headhunter when my turn starts, or when his turn starts, or I could commit it and use Patrolling the Waste because it's Scum vehicle.
Yeah, no, you can still get blockers out there.
Yeah.
I
got a few options here, I guess, is the point.
Yeah, whether or not you could keep Cassian from unfocusing is kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, so it looked like I committed Pondo Baba because he's a mercenary. So then I could use unsavory or patrolling the wastes on him, free him up, and then damage the headhunter to free it up with unsavory contacts because that's a scum vehicle unit. You'll have to do it.
Yep, and now if you block, you get the shielding again. Even though he's already got a shield, you have a second one that you can put on the objective or on, say, Ponda Baba if you blocked with both.
Yep. And I was able to take balance back there. He just flipped up another asteroid sanctuary, I think. So if he wins Edge, he's going to have some serious card advantage.
Yeah, well, he's already got 7 at the start.
Yeah. I don't think I have a lot of cards in my hand right now. I played Banda Baba, played the Headhunter, I played at least one card in Edge. Maybe I have 3? I'm trying to remember if I played anything else. I can't have more than 3, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, you're probably not winning an Edge battle. Unless you get another Prince.
Yeah. It seems unlikely.
Yep.
So Jerry's got 6 resources now. And he isn't locked out of Rebel thanks to the necessary alliances, so... Well, he's also got Last Warrior, never mind. So.
Yeah, he's got Last Warrior.
He's got a couple things he could use for Rebel if he needs them. He cannot get the pushing back the Empire discount anymore since I blew it up, which is why I wanted to get rid of the thing. I still technically have 1 resource left. I haven't used the Scum affiliation card. There is a freelance slicer. Looks like he's looking at the top card. Guess he didn't hit anything. So we'll have to see what... That doesn't seem like the strongest board. Hopefully he's got something else there. And he's still got 4 resources. I mean, he could still play something good. He could play like Zev. He could play Hera. He could, could play the Dune Sea hero again. Rex. There's some decent stuff in his deck. The only thing he can play right now is Falcon.
Yeah.
But I gotta think if he had Falcon, he would have played Falcon, so... There is a Rebel Saboteur. Wow, that's interesting. I guess he's playing that for the shielding part.
Isn't that the guy that
that's the cancel.
Up?
That's the cancel one.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah, that you play the spend a resource and you can cancel some, an ability.
Yeah, no,
triggered.
I was thinking of the one. I think I'm thinking of Lando's.
Oh yeah, that Saboteur. Yeah, the generic one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that wouldn't do Jerry much good right now. I don't have any enhancements because
Right.
That's interesting. So he wants the shields. Maybe he wants to help keep Cassian alive or something.
Well, you've got a fair amount of units over there. He probably just wants to build a board.
Yeah.
He popped one objective and did some damage to another.
No, it looks like he's going to go after Behind the Black Sun with somebody. Cassian, he's sending everybody in.
Of course, I could be wrong.
He's shielding Cassian. And it looks like I'm blocking with the Headhunter and Pandit Baba and shielding Pandit Baba.
Well, he's probably figured he's winning Edge here, too. If he can get rid of Ponda Baba, this is probably what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
And maybe focus down your other guys.
Yeah. The problem is I think both of my guys are going to get to shoot. Unless he's got a heat or something. Or I guess he might have allies. I think there's a few allies of necessity in his deck. That would help. So he can get extra guns. there. So, alright, so we got an edge battle finally. Jerry just put one in. And I put one in there. Jerry's got a
given
second
his
one.
card advantage too, you can just draw a bunch of cards out of his hand. But we know he's not going to have anything for next turn.
Well, yeah. I mean, if he wins the edge battle, he's going to draw two with those double asteroid sanctuary, though.
Yeah, but he's got no blockers. Is the
right?
point.
Yeah. So I put two in, and he obviously had more than two. He's got five. It looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Guri.
Yep.
So this may be a dead Cassian.
Well, Cassian's got a shield, so you need to do 4 damage, right?
Yeah, I could do 3 just with Guri if I focus the Aqualish.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's what I'm doing. Because she's not shielded, so I want to get her shot off with her.
Yeah.
I gotta think I'm hitting Cassian here, right? That's the whole reason you do this.
Well, the other guy's a shield, and the last one doesn't really do anything if he's out there by himself.
Yeah, so I'm giving Guri the gun. I think I shoot Cassian for 3 here, make him use the shield. And then I can take Cassian out just with the headhunter.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's playing a saboteur and canceling my extra gun. Alright. Well.
Now, could he use that ability to have canceled Guri's coming into play?
You can, except the way the ruling is so Guri would go back to your hand and then you could just replay her.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we actually looked that up, I think, while we were playing, because when it came up, I said, I'm pretty sure that's how this works, and we remembered it come up before. So I'm probably going to shoot Cassian for 2 still.
I wasn't sure if Gurian would go back to your hand or if she would be discarded from that happening.
I think they ruled she goes back to your hand, because there's nothing that would say she'd be discarded. You're like canceling her effect coming into play.
Well, it's like if you play an event and then you cancel the event you don't get it back.
Right. I think it's because she's put into play, not play, that changes the, how it works on the wrong side. Yeah. All right, so I ended up getting 1 damage in on Cassian. I should be able to get him with Pandai Baba at least.
Mm-hmm.
I think my hope was I was going to get 2 of his characters with that extra gun, but he canceled it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if Jerry drew with Asteroid Sanctuary. He won that edge battle. I bet he'll remember at some point, I think. If not, that'll definitely change the how it might play out here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure what's going on, if he's looking at something. Oh, this might have been when I was just double checking on the Guri thing. I remember pausing at some point, just in case it was that you couldn't pop her in. But it appears you can. And he's looking through his discard pile. He's looking for a bow rifle or something. There's also, I think, the Jawa Blaster or whatever it's called in the new set. I think that's, you can play that you can spend a resource to put it into play from discard also, so you could be looking for that. Because that would give him an extra gun.
Is he running that in his deck?
It's in the Jawa set. Yeah, he's got the Dune Sea Hero thing. It's in
that's
that.
right.
It's in that. Yeah, so that's pretty good there that you can... it's got the bow rifle, which can go on all the smugglers, and then the Jawa thing can go on anybody, and they can both come from discard.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that, he's getting a bow rifle. That's got to go on the freelance guy. Maybe he's looking. It looks like he's looking again. Maybe he's looking for the Jawa blaster just in case. I think he might have found a Jawa blaster. He pulled that bow rifle back up pretty quick there.
He's sure just trying to find a way to keep Cassian alive.
Yeah, probably. I don't think there's going to be a way to do that. Because if he tries to... Yeah. Oh, actually, there might be now. I think he is going to keep Cassian alive. He gave Cassian the Jawa Blaster, which means Cassian has 3 guns, so he can shoot that at Pandu Baba. Force me to knock the shield off, or Pandu Baba just dies, and then he can focus Pandu Baba. Yep, that's what he did. So I'll try to get one more damage in on Cassian here, I guess. And he got a damage in on behind the Black Sun. And I'm going to shoot with the Headhunter. I'm actually going to hit the Saboteur. That makes sense because I might just be able to lock down Cassian or something. I play something that would do that. Or maybe I can get another BK and just kill him. Oh no, I did change it to put it on Cassian.
Yeah, I think Cassian's the one you got to go after here.
Yeah. So both his guys basically have a gun and a blast because I know they have one black and one white of those things. But he won edge. So I think he's going to kill Pandu Baba probably. Let's see. So he does 1 to the objective. Yeah, he's going to kill Pandu Baba. And he's got one more gun and blast with the Freelance Slicer. So there's 3 damage on behind the Black Sun now, and he tosses a damage on Guri since I could have just shielded the Headhunter. And I should keep balance here in the dial, go to 6. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah. I've got to take the shield off the Headhunter. Well, I should certainly be able to get some damage in here. Another BK would just be incredible to take out Cassian. Looks like I put a resource to pay for the Headhunter. And is that the other BK? I think it is.
It's always annoying to see somebody appear that you had just eliminated.
Yeah. So, looks like I'm just going to send the Headhunter and BK in after something.
Yes, this is the problem. Now he sent all that and did some damage, but now he's got open board, and now you can just go to town on him.
Yep.
You should be able to finish off that objective you attacked last turn. The Headhunter could do, 3 damage in its own right.
Yeah, I'm shielding the Headhunter. Going after Last Warrior. I think I'm only going to get 4 damage because BK's only got the 1 blast. Unless I got a target, but I don't think there's a target in this deck. So, yeah, there is a target.
Didn't you have or wait, that guy can give... Yeah, he can give a gun or a blast, can't he?
Right. Oh, I think I'm giving BK the blast.
Right.
Now we'll be able to blow it up.
Because Cassian's already crippled. You don't need the extra gun.
Right. So I'm shooting with the Headhunter first, doing 2 damage. Oh, maybe I gave it to the Headhunter.
It doesn't matter.
No. And then I'm going to shoot Cassian, I think. Yeah. And then probably focus the Saboteur, get rid of the shielding. At least make it a little harder. And then do a damage to the objective. And then the unopposed should take it out. And the dial go up to 8 since I already blew up 1.
Mm-hmm. And now the problem is Jerry can't attack unless he's going to win, because you can easily just eliminate, a final objective to push the dial over.
Right. So I think I'm going to probably sit tight here with what I got. Maybe probably use Patrolling the Waste somehow, and and also use Unsavory Contact. I know what I'm doing there. Just put up the things that were still ready, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I could commit the Headhunter or BK. I think I can't commit BK. Because it's got to be mercenary, and I think he's just a bounty hunter. I feel like I remember this play here that I realize I can't commit BK. I got to damage him. Yeah, he's a bounty hunter. He's not a mercenary. So I'm gonna. Yeah, so I'm looking there. Yeah, so I'm gonna commit the headhunter, free it up because that gives me the shield again too.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it gets double focused, I can just discard it if I don't need it. And then when Jerry's turn starts, I'm going to probably damage BK and take a focus token off. Yep. All right, so Dial's at 8. Jerry's got 3 damage in on Behind the Black Sun, but he needs some more. He needs to get some damage out here to be able to maybe close this game, make it a little closer here. Right.
He needs something like a falcon.
Yeah, Falcon would be good. I don't think he refreshed his objective yet. That might be helpful too.
Given that there are 2 out there, I would say you're probably right.
Yeah, I don't know if he was trying to do something else before he refreshed it or just forgot to. There he is. And he just got is that the Dune Scene one? I think that's the Dune Sea.
So he might run into one problem here. He's only got 1 rebel resource, and that's the influence.
Yeah.
So he can only play so many rebel cards here, which is half of his deck, or his rebel objectives.
Yeah, so across the DC, that's the new Smuggler pod and the Trust in the Forces. While the objective's undamaged, it gains reaction. After your opponent's refresh phase begins, he chooses an exhausted unit he controls. That unit doesn't refresh. Well, I'm blocked with the Headhunter. That seems like a likely candidate here. Let it not refresh and then just let it die.
Mm-hmm. Sounds awfully like Power of the Dark Side.
Yeah. Alright, so Jerry's drawn up. I only have a couple cards left. I do have Guri. I've got the Headhunter. I've got BK. I technically have the Underworld Contact, too, if I need a resource. But I think Jerry could use a Falcon here into, Falcon into Hera or Falcon into Rex or Falcon into something big.
Yeah, because he can't let you take another objective.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any way to bump the dial back down, so on the next turn, if I can blow up an objective, I'm just going to win. So, with the dial at 8 now. There's 4 there. Zeb. That's not bad. He'll get the targeted strike bonus because I definitely have less enhancements than he does.
No, if he can attack with Zeb, take out BK, and then use the others for defense.
Yeah. That wouldn't hurt. We know he's got the bow rifle in discard still, so he could bring that out at any time.
Is that bamboozle?
That sure is. Well, you bamboozle BK. That's one way to keep him out of stuff. I remember not being too happy about that. It's like, oh man.
Well, you have other blockers though? So if he's sending in targeted strike, bamboozling BK right now really didn't help him much, other than freeing up his own guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right there. I'm not sure why he did it at that point. Of course, I've kind of got him on his heels, so maybe he's just trying to figure to do anything. Yeah, I said he'll be able to give Zeb an extra gun. So Zeb should be able to take out BK, and he's going to attack Beyond the Black Sun with the Saboteur and with Zeb, and he put the shield on Zeb. It looks like I'm going to actually block with the Headhunter and Guri and shield the objective. Okay. Basically trying to find a way to keep him from blowing that up. Alright, so we got an edge battle there. Jerry just put one in. I gotta be worried about allies and necessity here. Seems like a prime time to play. Oh, I got twisted. I don't know what I had, but I just got twisted. So Jerry and I both put 2 in. Again, if he wins the Ed Valley, he's going to draw cards with Asteroid Sanctuary. So he put all 3 in. I put all 3 in. What do we got there? Looks like I got 6 maybe. And Jerry has 8 with an allies. I think that's protection in my thing. Yeah, it was. So I wonder if I'll put a shield on BK. Now, if I used all my cards, now I have nothing to help defend against the extra gun he can give Zeb. That's unfortunate. Because now Zeb could have 3 guns. Or 2, yeah. Because he could give him a gun with... yeah, so protection goes first. So I actually put the shield on BK. So I'm kind of forcing his hand here to make him have to give the gun to Zeb if he wants to kill BK. And give the blast to the Saboteur. Yeah, so I'm not sure where he's using allies, but I think that would be the logical play. Give the gun to Zeb, give the blast to the Rebel Saboteur. Yeah, so he's going to strike with Saboteur, and Saboteur will kill Jury.
Guri?
Yeah, she only has 2 health, and she had damage already.
Yeah.
So he did did 2 damage. She objected, but I shielded 1. So yeah, the Black Sun's going. I'll shoot something with the Headhunter. So I shot Zeb for 1, knocked the shield off. So Zeb, I would think, is going to be able to take out BK now. And the objective. Yep, so there goes my other BK. And the objective's going to go, so Jerry's got his first objective there. My Headhunter's locked down. So basically I have no blast on the board right now. He may have bought himself another turn. I mean, granted, I could draw into blast, but I'm only going to probably have 5 resources to play with. There's only so much I could draw into. So he's still got the slicer there. So here's an interesting thing. Do you block, or do you save the slicer to block, or do you just hope that I can't find a way to win and get some extra damage in and see if that helps you out on your turn? I know what you'd probably do, Derek. You'd be aggressive and go for it, right?
Most of the time, I tend to, if there's a way to win by being aggressive, I would rather take it than give my opponent a chance to do something else that I have to react to.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of all a matter of how good of a blocker do you really think the freelance slicer can be?
Mm-hmm.
You know, is his presence as a defender really going to actually stop you from winning? And Jerry's going to go for it here. Must be listening to your commentary, Derek.
Well, he's only got, I mean, how much damage away is he? That's a healthy objective, isn't it?
Yeah. But so
he has to do 5.
Right, but so he's going to get 2 in, which would give him a little bit closer as long as I can't win.
Right.
Yeah, and he's drawing his cards with Asteroid Sanctuary here. And I think he just used the freelance slicer. I guess he hadn't used it yet. In the past turn, the dial will go to 10. At that point, 9 or 10 doesn't matter. If I blow up an objective, I win either way. So.
Right.
And then I'm going to think I chose to, like I said, to use the headhunter for the across the Dune Sea thing, and I just looked up Masterful, which gives me a resource, but it also gives him a 4 health objective to attack.
Yeah, you kind of need. Well, he's only has he gotten 1 or 2 from you now? Just 1?
He's only got 1.
Okay.
But I don't see how I'm going to get enough blast to win here. So I am sacking the headhunter.
Well, you've only got. Are all 3 of his objectives healthy?
Yes. I've blown up 2.
Right.
Yeah, but
well, you probably needed to keep the headhunter if you wanted a chance to do it. You just needed to draw, a couple more blasts. So I guess it depends on what's in your hand. If you don't have any blasts, then yeah.
Yeah. Well, the headhunter was locked down.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why I did. So I just played a lackey and Bane. Wow, if I had balance of the force right now, it would help. Or if I had echoes of the force, it would help. I could try to get rid of Zeb. Because I think Bane's, I know he's either a bounty hunter or a mercenary. He might be both, right? What is he? He is a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
He's a bounty hunter, so I can use unsavory contacts on him if I'm willing to damage him.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could somehow commit Zeb, I could just take Zeb out. I think that's what I got to do if I can. Yeah, I'm sending Bane in. I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I'm going after Dune Sea, right? That's right, because that's a wild damage thing.
Well, what does he have to block with?
Nothing. Oh, and I did play in Echoes, so I think I'll be committing Zeb and taking Zeb out to get rid of a bunch of blasts he could have potentially had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will shoot Zeb, kill Zeb, right? Yep. I've gotten 2 objectives. Bane just did some damage there. And now I got a little lackey out with him from his set and everything. So I'm going to commit the lackey. Just to have an extra one. And
well, that gives him tactics. That's key for blocking.
Right, yeah, and give him a tactics. And then I damage Bane. And now I guess I gotta see if I can hold on here, Derek.
Well, he still has to get 2 objectives. With you could block with a lackey and focus a non-participating guy.
Yeah.
Unless he drops a Falcon, I don't see how he has any chance of taking out 2.
Yeah, Falcon could be really bad right now. I think if he gets Falcon, because I don't think I have a lot of cards yet left, I gotta just let Falcon go.
Yeah.
I can't even risk a block.
Well, if you can win edge and throw the focus somewhere, but
I mean that's unlikely with the edge boost from the Falcon and you having much less cards than him.
Right. Yeah.
So you'd have to be sitting there with the scheme to have even a realistic shot at it, I think.
Yeah, and I gotta think there's no way I'm going to win an edge battle here, like you said. Because if he wins the first one, which he's likely to do, he's just going to draw 2 more cards with asteroid sanctuaries.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to hope he just can't find a way to get this 7 blast here. Because he only needs 4 for Masterful. He needs 3 more on Patrolling the Wastes. Another protection wouldn't be awful. I think protection, I'm pretty sure, was in the it's in the Patrolling the Waste set. Yeah.
Okay.
So I played one before, but another one wouldn't hurt. Try to get some extra health on one of those objectives.
Well, depending on what he sends in, you could use it to make sure he can't one-shot your lackey, and then the lackey can focus someone that's not striking.
Yeah.
So all you have to do really is survive a turn, because he's not gonna. I think you can kill him next turn.
Yeah, well, Dial's at 10, so my guess is basically if he doesn't win this turn, if he can't take balance back on top of that, then I just win with the Dial.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I guess he could try to build a board and stall and hope I can't win, but that doesn't seem like the logical thing. So he's actually playing Zeb again, okay. Huh. So no Falcon. Probably breathed a sigh of relief there when he did that. Although Zeb can get the bow rifle and stuff, and that's just could one-shot an objective. Is that that's the, what's that called? That's the thing in Zeb's, or not Zeb, Rex's set. It's that one resource that lets you draw cards. The Republic Supply Cache, so you focus it to draw a card. If you're 3 or more affiliations on the cards you control, you can draw 2 instead. But he could use it to draw a card, and I think he just did. He's fishing for something here.
He's got 3 resources left, right?
I don't think he has any resources left. I think he played it all out.
What did he play besides Zeb?
He played that enhancement that's it's a 2/1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now he couldn't even get a Jawa gun back or anything, because you have to pay to get the Jawa gun back. It's free when you first play it, but from discard it costs you 1. I have to see if I can hold out here. And the Allies of Necessities could just wreck my day, though. That's the thing I keep thinking about. I mean, I have the lackey to block. I got Bane to block. I can give somebody an extra gun with the Aqua Wish. So, I'm trying to think what he's going to do here. Send them both after Masterful, maybe? Yeah. But that's odd. He's going after unsavory contacts. Why would you do that instead of Masterful?
Well, it's got 2 damage on it, doesn't it?
No, Patrolling the Waste has 2 damage. Unsavory contacts doesn't have any. It's got 5 health.
By name anymore.
Yeah. It looks like I'm going to block with Zeb and the lackey.
Yeah, he would have to have some kind of trick. I can't imagine why, unless he's playing a secret objective.
Yeah, I don't think there's one in the deck. I mean, he could have he got allies, but why not go after Masterful if you got allies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do here. I'm also not sure what the heck he's going to do with his freelance slicer.
I can't imagine what he would do given that he has no resources. I can think of a few things he could be doing, but all of them cost money.
Right. So he's sending a Saboteur and Zeb. Yeah, I'm still not sure about this one. I think you go after Masterful there, Derek. And see, I don't see how that freelance slicer is going to take out that last objective either, because he's only got 1 blast, and I don't think there's going to be a way he could get something on him.
Well, for all you know, he could have 2 targets in his hand.
Yeah, but I don't think anything had targets, unless Dune C does. Does Dune C have targets?
Remember to tell you the truth.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, nothing has a target in his deck. So, all right, he played a bunch of cards. He played some allies there, and he played Echoes. That's interesting.
Does he have a couple allies of necessity? Or?
Yeah, I think he did. I think he had 2 allies of necessity and maybe Cloud City guest quarters or something. Looks like he had 6. He won Edge, so.
Yeah, well, if he's got double allies, he should be able to eliminate that objective anyway.
Right. I guess it's just a matter of where does he want to give the guns and blast to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I gotta have Jerry in a rough spot here because I committed the freelance guy. So even if he had a trick, I can now shoot him with Bane or focus him with the Lackey. And I think that's what I'm explaining to Jerry right now, that if he even had a trick, there's no way he's getting that last objective. Because that freelance slicer's not making it out of this turn.
Well, you've only got one focus. Oh, that's right. Bane can smack.
Yeah, Bane's thing works even on defense if the units, is actually committed. So, yeah, I think Jerry might be just trying to make sure he's going to scoop here. Yeah, he could have potentially canceled it with a Saboteur if he had resources left, but he doesn't have resources. Yeah, I think that's going to be game, Derek. He swung for the fences, but it's not going to be enough once I committed that freelance guy. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to pull out the win here with FRTN Scum deck against Royal Aegis's Mercenary Contract Smuggler 7-card reserve. So you got any thoughts as we wrap up this game here, Derek?
I mean, it felt like both decks kind of did what they were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might have been a different game if you ever saw a Falcon.
Yeah, I was very lucky there.
But he had his resources. He lost a couple. Like BK came out at just a bad time both times.
Right.
For him. And took out some key units, because you did eliminate quite a few of his big guys.
Right.
That he did manage to play that game.
Right.
So sometimes it's just the way it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's kind of fun playing that deck. It's been a while since I just played Mono Scum, because it seems like everybody's been playing all the new affiliations, so you don't play Mono much of anything anymore.
Yeah, last time I did it was when it was still just the straight capture deck. I haven't played Mono since. And
I'll say patrolling the wastes and unsavory contracts together with those mercenaries and the vehicles and the bounty hunters to free stuff up. I mean, it's not May the Force be with you, but that's not bad.
It's the same type of thing. I mean, I played the other about a week ago. I played against my buddy, and he was running that. What is it? The one that has the pirate guy that has 3 resources, and it has the guys that you can pitch from your hand to prevent damage to objectives.
Oh yeah, lucrative contracts. Yeah, the corrupt officials and lucrative contracts.
He did the old trick that you did with Crix and May the Force be with you. He played that big guy out, spent the resources, and then committed him and completely unfocused him.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So he had 6 health, 7 health worth of units on turn 1.
Yeah.
It did not go well.
Yeah, plus that objective lets you take an extra token off on your turn, of a bounty or mercenary unit. So even if
he had something out that was removing damage every turn from these guys as well. That just made it worse.
Yeah. So and like I said, the Dune C seemed like it could be good, but I got rid of that Dune C hero pretty quick there because I realized what a pain that could be to deal with. Thankfully, I had the targeted strike. All right.
Yeah, he would have been a big problem.
Yeah, well, thanks to FRTN and Royal Aegis for suggesting these decks. Hopefully, Jerry and I did them justice playing them here for Yoda's Hut. And thanks, as always, for joining me for commentary, Derek. Appreciate it.
Yep. Bye.